You've heard it 1,000 times, travel is the best way to learn about the world. But why do we travel? Is it just to see new places, snap a few photos for the gram, or is there something deeper we're all looking for? Look, I'm not going to feed you some nonsense about finding yourself on a beach in Bali. This isn't about escaping your life, it's about plunging headfirst into the heart of something real. It's about peeling back the layers of a place, tasting its soul, and understanding the people who make it tick. Today, let's talk about why you need to travel like this. Let me show you how travel can open up your eyes to so much more than what's on a postcard. We're starting in Mexico City, a city that pulsates with a raw, kinetic energy. Forget your fancy restaurants and Michelin stars, the real magic happens on the streets. Picture this, smoke billowing from makeshift grills, the air thick with the scent of sizzling meat and chili peppers, vendors hawking their wares with a melodic cadence that's been passed down for generations. This is where you find the soul of Mexico City, in the messy, vibrant chaos of its street food scene. It's a symphony of flavors, a riot of colors, an assault on your senses in the best way possible. You bite into a taco al pastor, the tender marinated pork practically melting in your mouth, the tang of pineapple and cilantro hitting you all at once. It's not just food, it's a history lesson disguised as a culinary masterpiece. You see, food tells a story. It whispers tales of ancient civilizations, of colonial influences, of families who have poured their heart and soul into perfecting a single recipe for generations. It's a living, breathing testament to the resilience and spirit of the Mexican people. But it's not just about the food, is it? It's about the people. The weathered hands that knead the mesa for tortillas, the abuela stirring a pot of mole with the wisdom of a lifetime in her eyes, the kids with sticky fingers and chocolate-smeared smiles. These are the moments, the connections that make travel more than just a checklist of sights to see. Wander through the Mercado de la Merced, a labyrinthine maze of stalls overflowing with exotic fruits, pungent cheeses and spices that assault your nostrils in the best way possible. Get lost in the organized chaos, let the energy of the market wash over you, and embrace the sensory overload. This is what travel is all about, opening yourself up to the unfamiliar, pushing past your comfort zone, and allowing yourself to be swept away by the intoxicating rhythm of a city that never sleeps. So ditch the tourist traps, skip the lines for that Instagram-famous churro stand, and find a seat at a crowded street stall. Order whatever the guy next to you is having, strike up a conversation, even if it's just a shared smile and a nod. Trust me, the best meals, the most memorable experiences are often found in the most unexpected places. And in Mexico City, every meal is a chance to connect with the heart and soul of this incredible city. From the frenetic energy of Mexico City, we journey to the serene beauty of Kyoto, Japan. This ancient city with its tranquil temples, meticulously manicured gardens and centuries-old traditions offers a different kind of sensory experience. Kyoto is a city that breathes history. It's in the gentle rustle of leaves in the Arashiyama bamboo grove, the rhythmic chanting of monks at Kiyomizu-dera Temple, the delicate brushstrokes of a calligraphy master. It's a city that invites you to slow down, to savor the moment, to find beauty in the everyday. Start your day as the locals do, with a steaming bowl of matcha and a traditional Japanese breakfast. The flavors are subtle, delicate, a world away from the fiery spices of Mexico City. But like the best things in life, the beauty lies in the details. Spend an afternoon wandering through the Gion district, where geishas in elaborate kimonos glide through the narrow streets, their faces painted with an air of mystery. Duck into a traditional tea house, and let the ritual of the tea ceremony transport you to another time. Kyoto is a city that rewards those who take the time to look beyond the surface. It's in the quiet moments of contemplation in a Zen garden, the precise movements of a master craftsman shaping clay on a potter's wheel, the gentle clanging of a temple bell carried on the breeze. But don't be fooled by Kyoto's tranquil facade. Beneath the surface lies a city that's as vibrant and dynamic as any other. Explore the bustling Nishiki market, where you can sample everything from pickled vegetables to freshly made mochi. Lose yourself in the maze of shops selling traditional crafts, from delicate silk kimonos to hand-painted fans. In Kyoto, it's not about ticking off sites on a checklist, it's about immersing yourself in the rhythm of daily life. About experiencing the city with all your senses. It's about finding beauty in the unexpected, the subtle, the profound. From the ancient traditions of Kyoto, we find ourselves in Barcelona, a city that pulsates with a youthful energy and a zest for life. Barcelona is a city that embraces its contradictions, a place where ancient history collides with modern art, where Gothic architecture stands shoulder to shoulder with whimsical creations by Gaudi. Barcelona is a feast for the senses. The air is thick with the scent of salt air and orange blossoms, the streets are alive with the sound of laughter and music, and the vibrant colors of the city's architecture seem to jump out at you from every corner. Start your day with a stroll down Las Ramblas, the city's most famous boulevard. This tree-lined promenade is a microcosm of Barcelona itself, a vibrant mix of street performers, flower stalls, and cafes spilling out onto the sidewalk. Grab a table at a sidewalk cafe, order a café con leche and a plate of churros, and watch the world go by. Barcelona is a city that lives and breathes art. From the whimsical creations of Gaudi to the masterpieces of Picasso and Miro, Barcelona is a city that will inspire your inner artist. Spend an afternoon getting lost in the labyrinthine streets of the Gothic Quarter, where you'll stumble upon hidden courtyards, ancient churches, and charming cafes. No trip to Barcelona is complete without experiencing the city's legendary nightlife. Start your evening with tapas at a local bar, then head to one of the city's many nightclubs where you can dance the night away to the sounds of flamenco and techno. Barcelona is a city that invites you to slow down, to savor the moment, to embrace the good life. So take your time, explore the city's hidden corners, and let yourself be swept away by the city's infectious energy. Our final destination takes us to Istanbul, a city that straddles two continents, a place where the ancient and modern worlds collide in a vibrant tapestry of culture and history. Istanbul is a city of contrasts, a place where minarets pierce the skyline alongside modern skyscrapers, where the call to prayer echoes through the streets alongside the sounds of street vendors hawking their wares. Step back in time as you wander through the labyrinthine alleyways of the Grand Bazaar, one of the oldest and largest covered markets in the world. The air is thick with the scent of spices, leather, and strong Turkish coffee. Haggle for souvenirs, sip apple tea with a shopkeeper, and get lost in the sensory overload of this ancient marketplace. Istanbul is a city that rewards exploration. Venture beyond the tourist trail and discover the city's hidden gems. Get lost in the back streets of the Balat neighborhood, with its colorful buildings and synagogues dating back to the Byzantine era. Take a ferry across the Golden Horn to the Asian side of the city, where you can explore the charming neighborhood of Kadıköy, with its bustling market and traditional tea gardens. Food is an integral part of Istanbul's cultural identity. From the humble kebab to the elaborate Ottoman-era feasts, Istanbul offers a culinary adventure for every taste bud. Start your day with a traditional Turkish breakfast, a spread of savory and sweet dishes that will fuel you for a day of exploration. In the evening, indulge in a mise feast, a selection of small dishes designed to be shared, accompanied by raki, the national drink of Turkey. Istanbul is a city that will stay with you long after you've left. It's a city that will challenge your perceptions, broaden your horizons, and leave you with a newfound appreciation for the beauty and diversity of the world. So why do we need to travel like this? Because the world is more than just photos on Instagram and famous landmarks. It's about embracing the unknown, tasting the unexplored, and connecting with people who live in ways we can't imagine. It's about pushing past our comfort zones, challenging our perspectives, and opening ourselves up to the beauty and diversity of the world around us. The places I've shown you today, Mexico City, Kyoto, Barcelona, and Istanbul, they all teach us something about what it means to live fully. They remind us that every journey is unique, and the best memories aren't just found in guidebooks. They're in the experiences that make us feel alive, the unexpected encounters, the shared meals, the moments that take our breath away. So get out there and explore, embrace the unknown. And most importantly, never stop being hungry for adventure.